Hi everyone, in today's video we'll be covering toggles, ifs, enums, and switches. And this is a simple demo of what we'll be building today. And you can see when I check the box here, the text will change. Alright, and so with an empty project here, I'm going to go ahead and add a canvas in the hierarchy. And on the canvas's scalar component, let's set the match to 0.5. And then on the camera, let's set the clear flags to solid color. That's just so it's easier to see the UI when we're working with it. Now from the canvas, add a panel, and I'm just going to move things around a bit. And in the panel, I'll add the toggle. And I prefer Text Mesh Pro, so I'll remove the label built into the toggle. And with the text added, from the dialog pop-up, select Import Text Mesh Pro Essentials. And with the text added, I'll move it around a bit just to make it look a little better. And then with the checkbox, we'll make that a little bit bigger as well, just so it's easier to see while I'm working on this demo here. Now select the base toggle and add an onValueChanged event. From the project window, I'm going to create a new C# script. I'm going to name this ties. With the script loaded here, I'm going to add UnityEngine.ui and tmpro to the usings. At the beginning of the class, I'll add a couple of public references. The first one is TextMesh Pro UGUI. I'm going to name this one on/off, followed by the toggle, and we'll name this one my toggle. I'll create a public void for the ifs we'll use and reference it from the toggle's onValueChanged event we just added. I'll also want to call the if items in the start function. Adding the if statement in the round brackets, let's call myToggle.isOn, and in the curly brackets add the onoff.text equals in quotes on. And I'll finish this function with an else, the on/off.text, and change the string to off. Save and return to the editor, and add the script to the canvas. Drag the toggle's TextMesh Pro to the ties on/off field. And select the toggle and drag the canvas from the hierarchy to the onValueChanged event, and change the no function option to ties and if statements. Let's test it out, and alright, looks good. And back to our script, in the public fields, add an enum I'll call sections with the options on and off. Next, we'll call the enum field, and we're going to name this one section. Now, in the if items function, for the on toggle, add section equals sections.on, and for off, add sections.off. Let's save and return to the editor. Test it out. Alright, looks like the enum is working. Now return to the script, and let's add a switch items function. Let's add a reference to this to the end of the if items. Back in the switch items, add switch and a couple of round brackets, add sections, and before sections, to pass the enum as an int, we'll put int inside of a couple of other round braces. And so we'll add a case, and we're going to copy the TextMesh Pro. We're just going to name this enum text. So under our first switch case, we'll add the text, and then we're going to add a break. Let's copy the case, and then we're going to rename that case to default. So that'll be initially the first one. Let's copy the enum text, paste that down here, and let's test this out. And we're going to add a text mesh pro. Make sure you drag that down to the canvas's enum text field. Looks like I did make a mistake there, so let's test it out again. All right, there we go. Looks good. Awesome. All right, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in today, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.